Can the 4-2-3-1 beat the 4-2-1-3? Or can it match it? Let's find out. Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new video by me, Tactical Mac 7 on YouTube. Don't know why I put the big pause in the 7. Tactical Mac 7 on YouTube. Not that there's 7 of them, it's just I like 7. Yeah, no, whatever. Here we are in a brand new video for the 4-2-3-1. I have two versions of the 4-2-3-1. Today I'm putting out the 4-2-3-1 with 2 Shadow Strikers. I call it cams. I put it out on X last night. I hope to get 2 videos done today, but I've just not been able to do that, and it's all my fault because I have my sound set up terribly between the PCs. So yeah, my bad. But here is one that Bartel really liked, so I'm putting this one out first. It has 2 Shadow Strikers. The 2 Shadow Strikers are great players. They form a great function. You're going to see what it is. Let's get into team management. There's code if you want to see it. First off, depth is 64. Doesn't have to be 64, it's just 64 is what I set it to, but if your game resets it when you go into the game to 70, it'll play fine on 70. You can drop it to 64 if you want though. The important thing is short passing. Short passing is what keeps this team together and keeps the formation really tight and compact. Player roles, we have Bobby Charlton on advanced forward attack, Zidane on playmaker build up, Figo as your left cam on Shadow Striker attack, and Nawari on Shadow Striker attack. I don't know if that's how you say his name, by the way. That's how I say it. So I must be right. Shadow Striker attack as well. Our 2 CDMs are on this lovely partnership we've discovered. The Deep Line Playmaker, defend and build up. More defensive on defend, more creative on build up. Both your left back and right back are on full back and defend, and your 2 defenders are on defender and defend. Your goalkeeper is on goalkeeper and defend, but literally you can put him on anything, because if you're like me and you're just fed up watching Czech stand in the middle of his goal as finesse shots whirl past him to the left and to the right without him even moving, then you're maybe thinking, what's the point of having a goalkeeper? I certainly do. If you're finding that you're getting attacked down one side and you're not able to close down a space quickly enough, you can move your fullback to balanced. I'll show you what that does in a second. When we have the ball, this is what the team will look like, the 4-3-2-1. Which is interesting, because your playmaker build-up will drop back on the image here to the left. It'll actually go left or right or centre. The team will play like a 4-3-3, 4-3-3-2, 3-4, or flat, which is crazy. It depends on how your opposition attacks. The AI revolves around and rotates around depending on how the opposition is attacking. So Zidane and your 2 CDMs, they will be in the positions you need them to be in, and they'll double up on players in the midfield. When you're getting a counter attack against you, you generally have 2 center CDMs just sitting there. So if you get that stereotypical thing where the ball breaks down, your attack breaks down in the opposition box, and they play one long ball to their cam, who also has the 2 wingers sitting there and the striker sitting there, when that cam gets the ball, you have 6 players blocking them off. It's kind of like a taste of their own medicine kind of thing. Which is really cool, and it works really well. So you're getting that kind of defensive benefit, but you're getting a different attacking dynamic, which for me is better because they're super narrow, allows you to play tiki taka, and you can kind of pass your way through them. It's great. The one downside we have is you'll see that we are missing 2 boxes on the heat map. So yeah, be aware of that. And what you might find is this is a bit of a retraining of your brain, because you'll be so used to playing the 4-2-1-3 or that kind of formation with wingers. If that's something you struggle with this, I have a wider one coming out tomorrow that kind of mirrors the 4-2-1-3 slightly. But it's just a different variation of it with the 4-2-3-1. So yeah, there you go. That's the formation, that's the tactics. Let's get into some gameplay and you can see how I play it and what I do. And you can see the mistakes that I make, because as you know, there's always mistakes in my gameplay. Yes. So like, subscribe and comment and let me know how you get on. Catch you guys in a bit. Right, be honest. We all have a player on the team that we follow who would fit in this invisible team. Who is it? Which player is it that plays for your team that is invisible majority of the time? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let's get into it. I don't know why this happens with the invisible team. It's annoying. Right, so this is the cams version. The version with the 2 Shadow Strikers and the Playmaker on build-up. So the drop. not a huge video today. I had other stuff I wanted to show you from Bartel, but unfortunately with PlayStation, when you send videos, it comes across as just audio files. But let's pause it here and have a look. So, very narrow cams. Striker sitting there. Now, normally you would see a cam here, but this cam is now here. That was ridiculous. Why have I done that? This cam is now here. So this guy would normally be here, but now he's dropped back here, which gives us this 3 in the middle. And it'll play differently depending on the attack that's happening. Sometimes it'll play very much like this kind of diamond. Sometimes these two will sit a little bit deeper and he'll play in front of them, like a 4-3-3 something. And other times they'll sit really flat, like a 4-3-2-1. That's why I think it's like the 4-3-2-1, because that's what I see the majority of times. So when they get started here, we get really lucky and win the ball back. Oh, it's juddery. Don't be juddery. Get the ball forward fast. We try and play a ball through, but our left right cam isn't on the run. So see, this is what I'm talking about here. Look at the way the midfield is so narrow. Our defense is really narrow, but they're keeping on top of them. I'm thinking he must have been in a 4-2-1-3, I think. Can't remember. That Dembele card was good. As you'll see. Just annoying. Green time as well. So, he has scored there, and let's break down why he scored. Let's go back, because I like to highlight my mistakes. So there I missed the challenge with my right back. Fine, he's going inside. Now I've got an option here. I can select my centre back and put pressure on him, or I can use teammate contain to try and put pressure on him. I don't do either. He goes back into the midfield. We're running about with missed. We've now created a hole in our midfield because we've pulled out our CDM. So our CDM should have been there, but instead she's up here, which is our fault because we've pulled them out across. He does a nice wee turn here. Now I'm using teammate contain and try to put pressure with my defender. I'm trying to close him down, which should work. He gets a pass into Mbappe. He takes a touch, not fully away. It should be into my midfielder, but because she's got short legs, and EA just sometimes like to mess you up, she doesn't make an interception or tackle. So I have to bring my centre back across. I'll show you again. So here I'm just chasing the ball, still chasing the ball. I've now got my centre back, and as soon as I grab my centre back, I'm in trouble. Because I've pulled him out of position. And I've left that massive gap that he's just waltzed through and scored. So that is not EA, that is me. Doing the things I tell you not to do. Told you I'd do that. So we get the ball forward here to Figo, nice and narrow. We pause it here. You see how narrow Figo is and how narrow my right mid is. There's my central cam on build up, moved out to the right, and they've created an almost CDM, single CDM pivot because my other CDM's on deep line playmaker build up, so he's trying to move up the park. Oh, get rid of that. Lovely ball through to Charlton there, and then we try and chip him. Probably shouldn't have done that. So we're underway again. See, we've got two CDMs sitting nicely, and you can see again how narrow and how deep that playmaker has become. So middle three. We now put pressure with him. Hang on, gotta stop this. Stop this recording because I'm about to run. Right, delete some stuff, back on again. So we've got the ball, we're going forward. Ball into Cam, who has moved forward again, but you can also see here, I want to highlight my CDM on build up has pushed forward too. My other CDM stays back. My three at the front are quite narrow, but you see the difference in positioning just purely by having these rolls on them. They're getting forward. Advanced forward's getting forward. We're doing really well. Get the ball out wide right. We found space. We drop the shoulder. Give it to Figo. He sticks it in the back of the net. And we're 1-0 up. 1-1. It's important. You don't want to stay down for too long if you can. So once again, we've got started. And as we come forward with Zidane, we do a reverse elastico just to show him that we can do the reverse elastico. Obviously that did enough to scare him because he pauses. Charlton coming deep to pick up the ball. Goes back to Bergvall. Lovely ball into Charlton again. That movement that you can create by drawing a player back and pushing them forward it is really important to help you move the AI out of position. And the AI will move out of position at times. Oh, here we go. Get started again. So I don't think it didn't make any subs or anything like that. It must have been tactical. So he gets the ball down to his Grimaldo, his Williams. This was a really good team. Into Gundogan, Mbappe, and he tries to turn and burn, which with Mbappe generally you can do, so you have to be very careful. We defend that really well though. We just close him out, use teammate contain to double up. Then we get a wee run on Grimaldo with my right wing, or my right cam. We try and cut it back to Charlton, but we can't get it there. He's pausing again. This time we get to Zidane on the edge of the box. Nice curling effort that he saves well. McManaman. Now, let's... This is why McManaman is considered one of the best right backs and pros use him. Let's watch this pass, right? So here is McManaman. He is about to make a pass. Looking at the radar, you can see that because of the 4-2-1-3 formation this guy's playing, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players back. So the only pass he has generally is down the line. That is where most people will go. Or over the top to his cam. Somehow he manages to play a pinpoint pass through 3 players of mine that just don't react to the ball, drills it into his cam. And this is why the 4-2-1-3 is being used so much. Boom. There you go. But with us having our 2 CDMs, do this again. But green that might have gone in. But with us having 2 CDMs, this is where we're kind of countering it. Because he has 3 up top, right? There's 1, 2, 3. I have my 2 CDMs in the way. So he now needs to take his cam past my CDMs in order to access these. If he gets the ball to either one of his wingers, I am super aggressive with my right back or left back. That's what I'm trying to do. Be really aggressive. If he gets it into his striker, we're just holding him up and forcing him backwards. It's important that we force him to pass backwards. He gets the ball to a winger, and we try and be super aggressive, and then we have to turn, and we run. And we're just stopping him going forward. Tries to play the ball into the middle. We've got one of our CDMs there. And that's why this is going to be so big, and these 2 versions of this tactic are so big. Because we are countering the 4-2-3-1. We get the wee chip, and this time he does quit. After wasting a whole lot of my time. Which happens quite a lot. So there you go. That's the tactic. That's how you play it. Be aggressive with your fullbacks. Find the space with your cams. Both your shadow strikers will move into centre forward positions, and your central playmaker will drop back into midfield to dictate play. That's who you're going through. They'll pick up little pockets of space, both left and right. It's great. Give it a go. Let me know how you got on. Like, subscribe, and comment because you guys are amazing. Well, there you go. That was the gameplay analysis. Hopefully you liked that. Hopefully you've seen how the midfield is just crazy, how it moves in that kind of weird and wonderful way, moving your cam dropping back and them rotating. Really cool. The thing I would say is make sure you have a player, finding my control pad, in this position that you like going forward. On my other account, I have him evolved into the defensive version. I think I need to find an attacking version I can evolve him into. Or I'm going to put Pirlo there. I think Pirlo would be really good there. Flexing the pack-pulled Mbappe. That is tradable. Tradable. Would you keep him? Would you keep a pack-pulled Mbappe now? Or would you sell him? Because he's going for like 1.15. I think I'm going to sell him. 1.14. Dropped a little bit. I think I'm going to sell him. I just don't see him rising. And also, one play style now, really. I don't know. Probably going to sell him. Yeah. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you give this a go. Tomorrow I'll have the other version coming out. Yeah. Shadow Strikers keep it really narrow. just be aware of that and be aware that it's going to play really narrow. If you're aware of that and you understand that, you'll like this. And keep playing this game while you're having fun. If it stops being fun, stop playing the game. And someone find me a better goalkeeper because Czech's doing my head in. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.